When asked about why Blizzard is putting heroes in the Battle Pass in the first place, Overwatch General Manager Walter Kong said, well, heroes are the single most engaging content that we have in the game, and as we designed this new model, it seemed to be a very strong fit to put those heroes into our new engagement systems. This is Ramattra. He's the Season 2 hero, and he looks absolutely insane. We've seen awesome screenshots. We've been speculating on his abilities. He looks incredible. His lore is absolutely incredible. This hero looks awesome. He is the big bad anti-hero of Overwatch 2, sort of the big bad enemy we're going to be fighting against, but he's not really evil. He's just looking after his own guys, the Omnics. But when the reality sinks in, actually you need to pay to get access to this hero. If you don't buy the premium battle pass, you won't get it. And if you're, well, you can grind to level 55 in the battle pass to unlock it, which does take a considerable amount of time. This starts to wash away a lot of that hype. I have found myself being incredibly hyped about this hero. It was almost like an old Overwatch hero announced. Like, oh my god, this hero looks incredible. I can even hear myself back in the recent videos I've been making. I am genuinely excited, and I am. But then that's this whole thing of tapping into the, oh well, it's the best engagement system we've got, so let's monetize the hell out of it. The problem is, this engagement system is the core gameplay system of Overwatch, which is based on heroes, which is based on team compositions, and they restrict that through a battle pass, and that is terrible unless you want to grind to level 55 to unlock the hero. So how do you unlock Ramattra? Well, this is from .esports. Ramattra won't be available in the game until Overwatch 2's second season starts and it gets its next battle pass, both of which will happen on December the 6th. Ramattra is Season 2's flagship hero and we'll likely hear a lot more about him as Season 2's release date approaches. Once the new season drops, you'll need to once again purchase the premium battle pass or make it to tier 55 of the free battle pass to unlock Ramattra. The team revealed in a Q&A that they are constantly discussing hero unlock methods and how to best organize them, but for now, things are remaining the same way as they were in Season 1. The premium battle pass costs $10 in Season 1 and will likely be the same price in Season 2. Purchasing the premium pass grants a new cosmetic on each tier, up to 80 tiers, and instantly grants access to Ramattra. If you'd rather stay on the free battle pass, you'll need to grind up to level 55 or tier 55 to earn Ramattra for free. Once Season 2 ends, Ramattra will likely be available for purchase in the in-game shop for Overwatch Coins, the game's premium currency. Now, there is a little bit I'll add to this. I do believe that you will also have a way of unlocking the heroes through a challenge after their season finishes. And of course, we don't have any details on what those challenges will look like, but I presume they'll be like, win 20 games or something with a support character, and then you get the latest support hero unlocked. In this case, it would be Kiriko. I am always going to hate locking heroes behind anything. I'm always going to be in the camp of heroes should just be part of the game for everybody to experience. They know they are the highest engagement thing they have, but they need to be cleverer with the way that they approach the monetization of them. Instead of going for the cheap option of, well, let's just make them buy the heroes, we should have world-leading cosmetics, new classes of cosmetic items. All of these things should tie into the hero, because when you get hyped seeing these new hero launches, these new hero announcements, you want to go and check that hero out. You go and play that hero, you might be like, wow, this hero is so cool. Then you might spend money on it. But instead, Blizzard are going down the path of, well, actually, we're going to charge people $10 unless they want to grind to level 55 to get this hero. And that's going to be our main monetization of this hero. It's not, and again, this goes back to the whole idea of frustration. It's not, oh, wow, new hero, super cool. I'm playing this hero. I'm really loving it. Wow, I'll buy some cosmetics. It's, oh, wow, new hero, super cool. Oh, wait, I can't play him. Oh, I can grind to level 55. That's going to take how long? Okay, I'll just buy the battle pass. That's how they monetize us in this game, and it is absolutely tragic. Overwatch 2 straight up monetizes through frustration. I think this is crap design for the player. I know it's crap design for the player. The game should be targeting player fun first, not absolutely rinsing them for the most profit in the most dastardly efficient way possible, which is what they're basically doing right now. And it's like I said, you see the new hero, you get hyped, you want to play that hero, you're looking forward to it, then you realize you can't because guess what? You got to get to level 55 in the battle pass, or oh wait, I need to buy it. Oh, it's such a vibe killer. It really shouldn't be like this. They need to use heroes, new hero launches, to bump the player base and then sell cosmetics that are good quality cosmetics for a good price for that hero after players fall in love with playing the hero, not limiting access to the hero as the paywall. It is so terrible. I just hate it. I'm always going to hate it, guys. I'm never going to change my opinion on this. But I'm sure Blizzard would probably come out and tell us that it's great value. Anyway, moving on. But there's something new this time. Ramattra, and this goes for absolutely everybody, will have to grind to level 55 or get the battle pass to play him, because no longer are we getting the, oh yeah, you owned Overwatch 1 so you can get Kiriko for free, which you did. If you owned Overwatch 1, you got Kiriko for free. You didn't need the battle pass. You didn't need any of the grinding to unlock. However, if you're a free-to-play player, then yeah, you had to grind. But now, for Season 2, everybody gets that. There's none of this, oh yeah, you're an Overwatch 1 player. That's forgot. It's like, no, you're dead to us. We don't care about you lot anymore. This is the way forward, and this is the way we're going to be dealing with it. So this is a shock to the system for players, and you got to get used to it, unfortunately, because this is just what they're going to do. What I will say on this, though, is given the fact that you essentially have to pay for access to a critical gameplay component, which is a tank, and given how strong new heroes typically are, and given how strong tanks are in Overwatch 1, I'm pretty sure you could have a pretty good bet on Ramattra being borderline OP or definitely needed in certain levels of play. And again, that's more frustration, isn't it? Imagine going into a game. Okay, we don't have a Ramattra tank. We've got to play... I don't know how Ramattra plays, but we're playing a Zarya into a Ramattra, so we're just going to lose. But our Zarya player can't play Ramattra because we don't have Ramattra, so it's GG. I mean, that world is a total possibility, and I hate the fact that it is. Heroes should be free. They should always be free. They should focus on worthwhile cosmetics. That's what they should do. Okay, we've ranted enough about Overwatch's monetization, but what can they actually do here to change this? They've already said they're not going to change it, but hey, let's just, for argument's sake, put forward some ideas and what I think would be a good way to start winning back player confidence in this product. Because I think Overwatch as a game is fantastic, but I think as like an entire product, it's not great. It really isn't great. I think I'm also living in the past a little bit with, wow, I was hoping Blizzard would reinvent the wheel here and give us the best version of a battle pass, the best version of a free-to-play game. But in essence, they've given us the lowest bar possible to try and make the most maximum rapid return on, as I said, like pushing the heroes. Anyway, let's get into this. So, battle pass upgrades. The first idea I've got is Overwatch 2 is a game with tons of heroes. There are heroes in the battle pass who get skins that you simply will not play, and you will not care about those heroes. Why, instead of doing that, don't they give us some sort of legendary skin token that we can just spend on a legendary skin? I think that'd be great. If you got to tier 20 and there was just a token and it was the legendary skin token, that'd be great. Even with their crazy prices in the store, the implied value of that would be $19. That would be a really good return, and then you could use that to buy a skin. I think that would go a long way to helping players digest the monetization and especially the prizes. But I think that would be a cool idea. You don't just need epic legendary skin tokens. You can have epic skin tokens as well. I think that would be really cool. After each battle pass season finishes, you lose access to that battle pass's reward track. Now, I'm sure Blizzard is going to put all of those rewards in the store at some point to try and get even more money out of the players. What would be cool, and Halo Infinite does this, and if Microsoft buyout goes through, then maybe Microsoft can do something to make Activision Blizzard implement this system, but it essentially lets you complete a battle pass whenever you like. If you buy the battle pass, you get it until you decide to complete it. So you can kind of save battle passes, but you can go back and do them. Like, and imagine if you had a real world, I don't know, issue at the time. Let's use me as an example. Okay, I get ill and I can't play the game for 2 weeks. Maybe that screws me up, and then I can't actually get the unlocks I wanted, and I miss out on the battle pass because, oh no, season 2 has started, so forget you. It's terrible. They should let us unlock and keep playing old battle passes. That would be really good. They absolutely have to give premium currency in the battle pass. I cannot understand why every other major battle pass out there provides players with monetary reward, which premium monetary reward, which allows them to then buy the next battle pass at the very least. Overwatch doesn't do that, and I don't know why they don't do that. It's very stingy, and if they did that again, this would help with player sentiment. I mean, I totally want the hero removed from the battle pass. I think that'd be an absolutely massive win. Obviously, they've got metrics in terms of how much money that makes and yada, yada, yada. And so, yeah, and the fact that they're not changing it for Season 2 indicates that they've made enough money to keep going forward with that plan. But I want it removed, right? And if it was removed, but as I say, let's face it, they'll never do it. Maybe drop it to level 20 then, if you insist on it. Why is it at level 55? level 20, level 10. I think the final thing as well at the moment that I can really think of is worthwhile cosmetics. And I've banged on about this in videos and in this video as well. But we've got things at the moment like souvenirs. And these have to be one of the most useless cosmetic classes I've seen in gaming. They're terrible. It is an emote with a standardized animation across each hero. So it's very easy to replicate this because the animation is already done for the, oh, look, I'm holding a souvenir. And then they just insert whatever 3D model they've made. It just sort of pops out of thin air or does whatever and appears. These are just emotes. You've already got emotes in the game. So players don't care. Like, I've literally never seen one of these used in any of the games I've played. I've seen them in replays I've watched back, but only every now and again, being like actually twice. I've seen the pizza twice. But apart from that, it's like, they are terrible. Like, surely you can do better than that. If your entire business plan is based around mass production of cosmetics, which you could argue is one of the leading drivers for the increase in the team size, then what's going on with the cosmetics, Blizzard? You must have better ideas than souvenirs. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this video at that. Let me know in the comments below what you would do to the Battle Pass. How would you fix this? What new classes of cosmetics would you integrate into the game? I haven't really touched on the store in this video because the store is still like ridiculously expensive. I think the moral of the story here will be, it doesn't matter what we say, it doesn't matter what videos get made or anything like that. But if we start seeing them changing store prices, if they lower store prices, they'll never be able to increase them. So they'll be very, like, I doubt they'll ever lower the store prices. But if they did, that would be a sign they're not actually making enough money in the eyes of Activision Blizzard. Similarly, if you see things like the price of skins go down outside of the store, if you see, I don't know, radical changes to the Battle Pass and things like that. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Like, I know talking about Overwatch monetization is it is a stressful thing. You have to remember at the end of the day, this is just a game as well, right? So we do need a reality check. This isn't the end of the world. You just don't play the game if you don't want to play it. I really enjoy Overwatch, and which is quite obvious, I think. I haven't played it for a while because I've not been very well and I've been working on videos, and that really takes it out of me. And it's kind of hard for me to balance my energy sometimes. But when I get in and when I start playing the game, I'm really enjoying it for what it is. But there's one glaring issue, and it does tie into the whole progression systems in the game and things like that. But I really don't feel the need to spend any money on the game, but I feel frustrated into buying the Battle Pass because I need the hero. That's the only thing I'm buying. And if Blizzard are happy with that and making enough money, then they'll just keep going ahead as they are. What I'd much rather do would be a similar experience I've had to other free-to-play games years and years ago when I used to play League of Legends. Now, this is years ago. In fact, you can search the YouTube channel. You probably need to go back about 7 or 8 years, probably about 9 years actually now, and you would see League of Legends content. Pretty cringeworthy. But in that game, it never frustrated me into buying skins. Like, I played the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, and then I'd buy a skin as a reward to myself because I really enjoyed it. There was no, it didn't gate anything to me. It wasn't restricting me access to stuff. I know League of Legends has got heroes, you know, that you didn't have the whole access to all of the roster. You had to, you know, buy them, but you could get, at the time I played anyway, you could get the in-game currency to spend on heroes and stuff like that. But yeah, I know it's kind of not a great example. What I'm trying to say is, look, remember this, end of the day, it's a game. If you don't want to spend money in the game, don't. But I think Overwatch isn't really doing a great job to convince people like myself to spend tons of money in the game, because I just don't see the value there, and I see the prices being very expensive. But the game itself, like, it's everyone who works on the game and delivers that are doing an incredible job, but all of the crap that they're surrounding it with to try and make money off isn't really working at the moment, and I think it's damaging the game. But again, we'll find that out when we see the quarterly reports from Activision Blizzard in terms of how much money they're making, because if they're making loads of money with Overwatch, then those guys will all be praised and all get promoted, and we'll be sitting here like, well, this is gaming, great. All right, guys. Thank you for listening and watching the video. I've been Stylosa, and I am out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know about it in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.